This section of the video will cover crochet instructions and techniques. You may first open to the corresponding pages in the knitting booklet for a general understanding, and then, with the further explanation in this video, you can get started more quickly. Use yellow yarn and hold the thread on the non-dominant hand. First circle around the tail finger, then around the index finger position. Then circle the middle finger and make a magic ring. The end of the line is about 10 centimeters. Leading hand holding crochet. The crochet goes in and out the yarn from below. Circle from the bottom up. At the same time, move the thumb up to the middle finger position and pinch the line. There's a loop on the crochet. Then crochet the thread and hook the yarn out of the loop. Get a slippery knot. You can pull the tail line and adjust the magic ring to the appropriate size. Then crochet to chain needles, together with the slippery knot as a standing needle, not counting the number of needles. Next, crochet the first double crochet. Crochet a loop of yarn from bottom to top. Press the thumb on the 2 wire loops on the crochet. Crochet into the magic ring. Hook yarn from top to bottom. There are 3 loops on the crochet. Crochet thread winding through to wire loops. At this point, there are still 2 wire loops left on the crochet. Wrap the wire again, passing through the last 2 wire loops. The first double crochet is done. Put on the marking buckle for easy identification. Repeat the previous actions to complete the next 9 double crochet instructions. The 10th stitch is complete. Confirm whether the number of stitches is correct. After confirming that there is no problem, then pinch the tail line and tighten the magic ring. Observe if the hole in the center is tightened. Then remove the marking clasp of the first stitch. Stare at the first pin position. Crochet into the 2 loops of the first stitch. After winding, bring out all the wire loops and complete a sliding needle. Tighten the sliding needle to reduce the trace of the pull position. First lap completed. 1 chain needle as a standing needle, not counting the number of stitches. Start the second loop of crocheting. Then confirm the position of the first pin, which is the same as the position of the pin on the previous circle as the lead pin. Be careful not to make a mistake. The first instruction, it's a single crochet. Thumb on the loop on the crochet. Crochet into the 2 loops of the first stitch. Place the tail line above the crochet and hide it inside the needle. Hold the tail line with your finger. Crochet the thread. Hook the thread out of the stitch to get to loops. Continue winding and hook the wire out of all loops. A single crochet instruction completed. Put on the marking buckle for easy identification. Then confirm the position of the second pin. The second instruction is to crochet 7 instructions on the same stitch. Wrap the crochet round first. Thumb on the loop on the crochet. Crochet into the 2 wire loops on the second pin. Place the tail line above the crochet and hide it inside the needle. Hold the tail line with your finger. Winding hook out the wire to get 3 wire loops. Continue winding and hook out all the loops. 1.5 double crochet instructions complete. Continue on the same stitch. Crochet a double crochet. Wrap the crochet round first. Thumb on the loop on the crochet. The crochet penetrates the 2 wire loops on the second stitch again. Place the tail line above the crochet and hide it inside the needle. Hold the tail line with your finger. Winding hook out the wire to get 3 wire loops. Continue winding and hook out to wire loops. At this point, there are 2 coils left on the crochet. Continue winding and hook out all the loops. A double crochet instruction completed. Next, crochet to chain stitches. The next pin is the back loop of the penultimate chain pin. Crochet a slip needle in this position. Novices can first use a blunt needle to stretch the needle to facilitate crochet penetration. Thumb on the loop on the crochet. Crochet into the back loop of the penultimate chain needle. Crochet winding. Hook out all the wire loops. 1 slide needle complete. Then continue on the second stitch. Crochet a double crochet. Wrap the crochet round first. Thumb on the loop on the crochet. The crochet penetrates the 2 wire loops on the second stitch again. Place the tail line above the crochet and hide it inside the needle. Hold the tail line with your finger. Winding hook out the wire to get 3 wire loops. Continue winding and hook out to wire loops. At this point, there are 2 coils left on the crochet. Continue winding and hook out all the loops. A double crochet instruction completed. Continue on the same stitch. Crochet a half double crochet. One and a half double crochet instructions complete. Refer to the instructions of the previous pins for one group and continue to crochet the remaining 4 groups of instructions. 10th pin command complete. Remove the marking clasp on the first stitch. Stare at the position of the first needle. Crochet into the 2 wire loops of the first pin. Winding brings out all the coils, completing a sliding needle. Elongate the working ring to a length of about 10 centimeters. Scissors disconnected. At this time, the working line end is on the front. Crochet through the back of the first stitch. Hook the front end of the working line to the back. Tighten yarn. Beautiful star shapes come out. Finally, tie the 2 yarns on the back. The knot method used when using the wiring. Finally, use scissors to cut off the excess yarn. A big yellow star fabric is done. Refer to the previous content and complete to large yellow and to beige stars by yourself.